Okay, I was talking to that lady I mentioned in my last video, and while we were talking, like a bunch of high school girls, she mentioned to me that a worker died over the weekend in Atlanta. And I know they have those little biker festivals during Memorial Day. It's weird that we're in Daytona and she doesn't go. She doesn't stay in Daytona for this biker rally, because Daytona is known for Memorial Day. Myrtle Beach, Daytona, and I guess Atlanta are known for. They have this thing called Black Bike Week. This female was Hispanic, and her wife. So at first, she showed me a picture of her. I thought her wife, the woman that she said was her wife, I thought she died. I knew the wife, but the female, I never seen her before. She passed away, presumably from being knocked off the bike or crashing into something. It's speculated that is a road-related injury. Excuse me, a road-related death. And I'm gonna just say this. I know who the wife was, and if somebody just died, today's Wednesday. If somebody died on the weekend, and I never had nobody that I cared about or close to me other than my cat die. See, I used to drink when I was underage, and that's the one thing. When I was like 19, or maybe 20, I started drinking, and one day I was just drinking like beer in my dad's house. He knew I was doing it, and I'm gonna just throw this in here. I was having a lot of problems with anxiety and depression. I don't deal with it anymore because it's nothing that I'm anxious about. It's nothing that I'm depressed about very much. But my brother, we were all sort of just talking. We were all like on the same page with each other, and I was drunk. I ate popcorn. Remember, I had Weaver popcorn, and I drank like 2 Coors Lights. That was my favorite beer. I can't medically drink anymore, but when I was drinking, that was the only beer that I like, because I didn't like hard alcohol. I think it tastes disgusting, and it made me very sick to my stomach. But we were in the diner, or we were in the car, and he just threw out there that Binky died. And I'm drunk, and I'm trying to process what he just said. He said Binky died. Well, he didn't die. They put him to sleep. They euthanized him. And that was the only friend that cause like when I was from about 5 to about 9. So I had him either 2000 or 2001. Whenever Little Romeo came out, that's when I think we got him. Maybe 2000 or 2001. And transitioned into high school, like 2009, we started to bond more again. He would come in my room, but it really hurt me when he died. And that's the only time I cried, when somebody died. When my grandfather died, I cried a little bit. Just some memories that we had. Like when 9/11 happened, we went straight to his house, because y'all know a plane crashed in Pennsylvania. Well, first, we're not far from New York. Philadelphia is not more than 2 hours from New York. So they had us, the whole country was on lockdown, but we were sent home immediately. We went to the grandfather's. I really don't remember 9/11. But that's the only time I really cried. My grandfather's funeral. And we weren't close like that. He wasn't watching us like that. He was right around the corner from our school on Poplar Street. But my grandfather and my cat, only people I cried when I found out they died. At the funeral I cried, and when I found out 5 months later they euthanized Binky, I cried. Everybody else's funeral I went to, I just went there either by force or I just went for the food. I'm just being honest. You know, because my dad, like I said, my dad, you could throw him in the category of being a little bit of a pussy whip man over his own children. I'm trying to get off top of the video, but I went to the girlfriend's mother's funeral. I don't know why. I know why he sent us there. I just stayed really for the food because I did not know her that well. His mom's funeral, I didn't really have emotion for that because I didn't know her that much. My uncle Lonnie passed away. Didn't know him very well. Honestly, just like going to church, I didn't really have to go. People say they like to pay their respects, but maybe I just didn't have shit to do that day. I did have a job, but a lot of people who go to funerals and they don't know the person very well, they just don't have shit to do that day, and they just need something to, they just want to be seen. That's just what that is. Or they don't they want to get a free meal. They want to eat somebody else's food. But when I saw this girl, this widow, this mourning widow, she is at work. Her wife just died in a motorcycle accident, and she did not seem very shaken up. I saw her laughing with coworkers. She was smiling. You know, she did not seem very just affected by her death, to the point where I don't know. I'm starting to think like maybe, and I hope this is not true, but did she set this up to get like some kind of life insurance policy or whatever was between them two? Because when somebody dies, man, sometimes it takes years for people to move on. And I know you at work, but sometimes, like I remember this dude, his grandmother passed away, and he needed time to get himself together, to the point where, you know, one of the managers was like, hey, I'll give you a couple days off, just give me a copy of the obituary. And that's kind of messed up. Like you don't even take his word for it. Like his grandmother died, you like, give me a copy of the obituary and just take some time and just relax. And but yeah, she was at work and she did not seem very shaken up by her wife passing away. Just makes me a little suspicious. That's all I want to say about that.